The following presentation will discuss how to choose the right mask. We will discuss the 4 different types of masks, including the nasal mask, full face mask, total face mask, and nasal pillow mask. We hope this presentation will help in choosing the right mask for you. Hi, I'm Eric with MedEquipmentDirect.com, and today I wanted to talk to you about choosing a CPAP or BiPAP mask. There's a number of things that you should consider. First, you should consider the size and the shape of your face. With all the different types and sizes of CPAP masks out there, you have the full face mask, the nasal mask, the total face mask, or the nasal pillow mask. Those are the 4 different types. Within those categories, there's a bunch of different sizes. You should ultimately, of course, choose what's the most comfortable for you. Consult your physician and let he or she tell you what might be best for you, but it ultimately comes down to your comfort. So I just wanted to talk about a few of those things when it comes to the size and the shape of your face. Maybe you have facial hair. If you had a full face mask and you had facial hair, perhaps you wouldn't get the best seal that you need, so you might want to consider a nasal pillow mask in that case, or a nasal mask if you have facial hair. Another thing to consider is sinus problems. If you have sinus problems or a deviated septum, speak to your physician about that first and let them guide you in what direction you ought to go. But that's something also to consider. You should consider if you have claustrophobia or anxiety, maybe a full face mask won't work for you because you have that obstruction in your face, and sometimes that's what causes the claustrophobia or anxiety to come to. Most people that do have claustrophobia or anxiety, they do go with the nasal pillow mask because there's no obstruction, and it's not so cumbersome to those people that have that issue. Another thing to think about would be if you're a nose breather or if you're a mouth breather. Again, talk to your physician concerning that, but maybe you're a mouth breather because you have sleep apnea. And if that's the case, try out a nasal mask or a nasal pillow. If it opens up the nasal airway, most of the time naturally your mouth will close by itself. But if you've been a mouth breather for your whole life, then definitely consider the full face mask. So again, there's a bunch of different varieties of masks out there. I just want to display some of our most popular masks that we have in each category. The most popular mask that we have, bar none, is the Quattro FX full face mask. This is made by ResMed, and when I say full face, I don't mean the entire face. A full face mask consists of the nose and just the mouth. Most full face masks come up to the bridge of your nose, and they encompass your nose and your full mouth. But the Quattro FX only encompasses the tip of your nose and your whole mouth. And the reason for that is a lot of patients will complain about getting sores or maybe getting a little chafe up here at the top of the nose, and it would just get really sore on them. So they came up with that innovative idea to come where it goes just over the tip of your nose and your mouth. So of course, the most popular mask that we sell, at least on our website at MedEquipmentDirect.com. So you should consider that if you're in the market for a full face mask. There's also the total face mask. Now, this is very rare, and usually I would only recommend you get the total face mask only if the pressure of your CPAP or BiPAP prescription is very high, like a 19 or 20, because if you have a really high prescription on your pressure, sometimes the full face masks won't do a complete seal unless you just crank it really uncomfortably tight. So in those cases, the total face mask would be good for you, but it encompasses your entire face, including the eyes and everything. So if you have the claustrophobia or anxiety and such, this is something I would not recommend, but only if your pressures are really high. Then we have the most popular nasal mask, which is made by Fisher & Paykel. It's called the Zest. And this just goes over just the nose, just like so, and it just blows the pressure in there. And if you have claustrophobia, even on this, with this forehead pad being in your way, that obstruction might trigger that, so that's something to consider. But by far the most popular nasal mask that we sell on our website. And then you have, of course, the nasal pillow mask. Now this goes actually inside your nose, much like an oxygen cannula would, only this encompasses your entire nose and not just 2 little prongs, and then it blows air through there. A lot of people like these, especially younger folks with sleep apnea, so this is definitely something that you'll want to consider if you're in the market for a nasal pillow mask. One new thing that we have brand new on our website is here what's called the Remzies. And the Remzies, what this is it's a little cloth that'll go around the area where your mask is going to be, and it provides a barrier between the mask and your face. So maybe you're having trouble with the mask that you have and you sweat a lot. It's one way to keep the sweat from not being as nasty. But it's also helps seal things. It helps make things a little bit more comfortable. So we've heard a lot of patients, actually a lot of patients requested that we have these. So now we do on our website. You can get on there and you can buy those. Of course, get the appropriate size, which is determined by what type of mask that you have. So anyways, I hope that helps you as you shop around for different size masks. We'd like to have your business, of course. Below this video, there's a link straight to our website, and there's a whole bunch of different masks that are on there. If you have any questions, subscribe here to our YouTube channel. And you can comment below this video. We'd be more than happy to help you in any way that we can. Our phone number, 877-379-1015. We'll be glad to answer those questions if you call as well. So thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and I hope that helps.